Good morning and welcome viewers. You're watching NewsX and I'm Vaishali Kohli. Now the US Central Command has announced that it has launched another round of military strikes on targets in Iran. In a post on X, CENTCOM said the operation began at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and marks the 11th consecutive night of strikes. According to the statement, the operation is aimed at further degrading Iran's ability to threaten commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz, a critical global maritime trade route. My colleague Atul Ranjan is joining me with the latest updates. Atul, of course, the situation is now even more tense than it was in the past few weeks.
Well, yes, that's right. Given the fact that US Central Command has, once again confirmed about fresh attacks. In fact, what the CENTCOM says is that, exactly at 7 p.m., Eastern Time, there were attacks, airstrikes, in fact, that was underway on Iran. And this marks the 11th consecutive night of airstrikes that is being carried out by US Central Command. Now, Pentagon officials have stated that these operations are precision targeted, and these are aimed primarily to degrade Iran's capability to threaten commercial shipping corridors and not to escalate the conflict is what the US Central Command maintains. Now, they also say that the primary objective of the whole airstrikes remain to stabilize the Strait of Hormuz, which has obviously come under attack from Iran, and there is a major disruption that has been carried out by Iran. So the primary objective, according to the Central Command, is to stabilize the whole Strait of Hormuz, which is obviously a vital global choke point because this narrow waterway carries about a fifth of the world's oil and energy across daily. And news officials also maintain that these are obviously defensive and degrading operations. But the fact that these operations continue night after night for the 11th night, that shows that there's a sustained campaign from the U.S. military. But as you said, there's no immediate end in the sight as of now.
All right, Atul, stay on with me. I'll come back to you. Now,